stop smiling. I'm in the countryside. Oh man, bring it on. Yep. It's very close to home, but I'm walking in the countryside. Yes, I can't explain it. The emotion, man. I'm crying with a big smile on my face. I'm so happy. I'm in the countryside. Well, I don't know how well it shows it, but this is a hill. Now, I'm trying to do 3 miles. I'm not halfway yet. Measured it on Google Earth, and 3 miles is the entrance to that farmhouse. 1.5 miles, should I say, is the entrance to that farmhouse. Whoop. Which means I have to go downhill. Downhill's great. Uphill, walking on the flat is murderous. And although I've increased how far I can walk, for example, yesterday I did 2 walks of about 3 miles each, but in between I had to go to bed for 3 hours to get energy back. So now, walking to the entrance of this farm, 1.5 miles, the fact that I've got to go back uphill is quite daunting. But luckily, as I get closer to home, there's a slight gradient going down, so let's see. Nearly there. Well, I just checked on Google and it's 1.6 miles to this farm. I feel okay, a little tired, my head's a bit woozy, but 1.6 miles back, and more to the point, I'm in the country. Check it out, guys, come on. Walking in the countryside. Next aim, you won't see it from here, just by that tree in the dip there, there's a footpath sign across the fields. Fields are next. Not quite brave enough for that. So venturing away from home rather than circling around a home where I can get back if I'm in trouble. This is a bit of an adventure, but I'll be alright. When I say in trouble, I walk like an old man, stagger, drag my feet, go really, really slowly, but I do make it. So it's not overly concerning, but I wouldn't want to be staggering once I get to the top of that hill and have to stagger all the way home. Let's go, let's go. So I got up the worst little lump, and now one more little rise to go, and I think then I'm downhill. Breath hasn't really been a thing with me with COVID, except for the second dose, probably a couple of months ago, where I'm still coughing now and again. But on the whole, breathing wasn't an issue. It's just absolute fatigue. Right, let me try and turn this camera around and show you. So you wouldn't even notice it in the car, but this does rise. And I'm guessing not much, 10, 20 foot in total. It goes around the corner a little bit. And then I believe it's downhill. Okay. Not much of a rise. You wouldn't even notice it in the car. You wouldn't even think there was a lump. But believe you me, I notice even rises outside people's houses where the curbs are, you know, for the driveways. And for those interested, I believe that lump in the field where the stone is, and I could be totally wrong, it's the location of an ancient Celtic cross, but I may have that completely wrong. Anyway, I'm about a quarter of the way the distance back to home, and I'm smashing it at the moment. Let's go. For those interested, if I remember rightly, that's Moel Haraethog. Massive Iron Age fort on the top of it, absolutely huge. There's a load in this valley. and there's a big quarry just on the left hand side where it flattens out. Well, I think I'm at the top of the lump. Hopefully it's downhill, small gradients all the way home. Let's go. Let's go. So, 2.5 miles in, and my legs are starting to struggle now. Don't want to slow down. I'm trying to keep a pace up, but mindful that the latest advice is if you feel tired, listen to your body and slow down. So I've got about half a mile left, which could be the longest half mile in the world. However, I'm still smiling and I still feel great. I'm wet through, it's raining, my coat's not really waterproof. It's wet from last night. But I'm a very, very happy man. Civilization beckons. So I'm not far from those houses where I'm going to. Nearly at the main road. Yes! Bring it on.